Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of Mamoswine to the top, where we're using Mamoswine on the OU ladder. Trying to prove that this underrated Mon definitely deserves to be OU. And yeah, if you guys would like to use it alongside me, of course, the teams are always down below. I appreciate all the support. Again, I feel like I've been saying this a lot every other day. Like, there's some days where I'll get my videos out on the time that I want. So you guys know I like to get my videos out at 2, 4, and then if I have another one, maybe 6, 5:30, 7, whatever. 2 and 4 are like the times I really like to get my videos out. And then like any other time for any other random video. But you also know a lot of stuff is happening right now, and I've been saying that a lot. But legitimately, I just felt so tired this morning. I stayed up till like 5 streaming. I mean, I've been staying up till 5 a lot. Not too much as of recent, but I'm not as young as I used to be. I probably shouldn't be staying up late anyway. I shouldn't have been staying up when I was young anyway. Back to my videos. We have Tapu Koko, Choice Specs, shout out to Samplex, of course, for the team. SD Roost, Halucha. I don't know. 310 is around the speed that they usually run, so this is a little bit bulkier than the usual one. So if you actually fight another Halucha, I definitely gotta haze that boy. Ice Shard, Mamoswine, 4 attacks, Mawile, Mega Mawile, and Dragon Dance, Dragonium Z, Zygarde. So let's just go ahead and look at some games. I had a lot of fun playing yesterday. I really did, and some of you guys liked how aggro I was playing, so that's cool. I only do that when I feel like I have the defensive backbone to do so. I mean, I could play aggro this entire thing if you guys want, but you'll learn as a player that more than not, though in this generation maybe not as much just because Pokemon are a lot fatter and stuff and also stronger, but more than not you'll learn that your plays will catch up to you. So it won't always work. Freeze dry? Nope. Play rough. I mean, you put in a ton of work, Mawile. Alright, let's see if we can break this stall team. I was like yelling / IO next. Okay, so Sableye lead, Quagsire, whatnot. Let's just lead Koko. My friend, I appreciate you. I didn't want to play you. You didn't want to play me. It's not that I didn't want to play him, but it's a lot more fun to play. Okay, it's not like it's not that fun to play versus stall, because it is. It actually is. Because you have to play aggro at times, and sometimes, you know, if actually a good stall player should not be losing, depending on matchup. Like, stall has such good matchups that I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be losing that. But yo, that Xurkitree is actually a huge threat. That's really cool. So Pelipper and I wall Pert to an extent. I'm not actually, that's Fizz Def, but Tapu Koko is probably the best lead possible because I can Volt Switch for free. As of these Pelipper, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this game with Halucha. Like, it's actually pretty easy to win this game with Halucha. But we'll Volt Switch right now as he goes hard Pert. That doesn't matter too much because I can go Mantine if you want a Mega. And I just throw off a Scald, potentially burning Ferrothorn coming in. And he does have Stone Edge. Oh, that would have been bad if he hit that. Yo, look how much that does. Hold up, this might actually be hard now. Yeah, now this might actually be tough. I didn't realize how much that actually does. I don't have Intimidate on this thing either. So you're going to go for the Ice Punch now. I didn't realize how much that actually did. Wow. Okay, so if that's doing that much, I gotta be careful because this might not be the Mantine spread that I have to run. Because Halucha is too much of a threat now. That's actually doing 10 million. Like, okay, what? Smogon's Flying Press. Oh wow, I like how Halucha was actually. Yo! Sun and Moon, Halucha. Do. That's not what I was looking for. Mantine. I might have to change the spread. Give me a better one. That's the exact same spread they have. Crap, that's not what I want. Now I'm gonna lose to Gren. I wonder if he'd Earthquake here or Ice Move. Let's see. This Quick is probably your best play. Awesome. Okay, so we slowly but surely are getting recovery back on Mantine. Appreciate that, while also stalling out his turns. Ooh, are you gonna double? Are you gonna double edge? Double edge. So you Quake here or Stone Edge? I don't know if you Stone Edge twice. If I let Moa get too weak and I can lose this game too, like I gotta be careful because like I gotta think about what I need to win this game. Mamoswine is definitely one of them because I need his Ice Shard, so I can't let it die. But at the same time, Moa can do the same thing. I really want Mamoswine's Rocks. That's more what I want. So you double Stone Edge here, right? Or you can Earthquake. I think the only thing you wouldn't do is Ice Punch. So I'll go Zygarde here. And we'll double out to Mamoswine. If he Ice Punches or if he goes for anything that's not Ice Punch, we're good. Coolio. Get up our Young Rocks. I don't mind you sacking that Mon. I really don't. Especially because we can just go Zygarde now. And we will be throwing off a Dragonium. I don't care if you go Ferrothorn. Yeah, he stays in, so this is going to be able to knock out Pert. Awesome. So I can Volt Switch around and we don't lose to Pert. Gren comes out, which is interesting because unless you have Ice Beam, we're good. I'm actually going to Extreme Speed because that should put you in range of Sucker Punch from Moa. And you having Ice Beam actually doesn't really affect me too much. Because the only one that learns Ice Beam is Specs. Plus my Hawlucha is literally going to win the game now. Do I go to it here? Is the question? No. I'm going to go Moa first. And we're just going to click Fire Fang. I'm not going to bother predicting versus a Ferrothorn. Sick. So, we get rid of Ferrothorn. That means no hazard for my opponent. And I do have Thunder Punch, so if he does go Pelipper, I can knock that thing out as well. Go Xurkitree, which could be Z Hypnosis, but that doesn't, like, hit. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's what happens when you're outside of rain. Alright, we're just gonna go Coco here. And Volt Switch because, one, it's electric terrain, so that wouldn't work. I wonder if he's gonna complain about it, but it's electric terrain, so that wouldn't work anyway. That does suck that the Thunder did miss, for sure. But then I would have been able to go Coco and Volt Switch, and I'm pretty sure Lucha would have won the game, plus Coco, plus that. But, for sure, I got, like, lucky. Okay, so he actually had Stone Edge Pert, too. Wow. It's as if Mantine is a... It's as if Mantine is used enough. That was bad, that he had Stone Edge. But I guess it also hits Zapdos a lot harder. So, let's think about this matchup. Lando. I love Mamo in this game so much. In fact, Mamo's a great lead. It loses to 2 Pokemon. One of which won't even go for a water move, which is me. The other one is Ferrothorn. Have fun. Uh-oh. Harris is awesome knows me. Oh, he's probably going to stand and go for a water move now with Greninja. Whoops. So, leads Lando, which is a really good play. Probably going to go hard Pharaoh. U-turn, so that's more than likely Scar. I'm a random 252 speed, so that's for Magearna, but Pharaoh is more than likely going to be my opponent's play. Which I can respect. So I get my rocks. I don't mind him getting up his rocks, especially if this is a rocker over over anything else, because I can go Mawile now as he goes for Power Whip. And I believe I'm just going to click Play Rough now. I do have Hyper Cutter, so this is not going to appreciate this. And it's pressure too, so it's not static. Awesome. You're not going to appreciate this, my friend. So if he Roosts, I knock him out. If he Heat Waves, that has to be Fizz Def. Like, that's the only way you take 66%. Wow. Zapdos. That's not max HP, right? Yeah, I was about to say, that's just Fizz Def as hell. Zygarde's the play because I can click 1,000 Arrows and actually hurt something like Ferrothorn coming in if you go for Heat Wave. And if you go for Roost, that's no big deal either. Just click this 1,000 Arrows right now. As Lando comes in, I do not mind Lando being weakened. I also don't mind Zapdos being weakened. Like, Roost there was actually interesting because if I click Play Rough, he could go down. 1,000 Arrows again. I don't mind weakening Ferrothorn and allow me to bring back in my my Mawile. Basically, I'm trying to go for the... oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Well, that really does suck. I'm trying to go for the Hawlucha sweep, which is possible as long as I get rid of Zapdos. So, this gives me in Mawile, especially because Landorus is at 56, which is more than likely Scarf Lando. Do I Play Rough again or do I Fire Fang? Decisions, decisions. Alright, what would I do if I was in this situation? I'd honestly pray. Man, I go Chomper. I go hard Chomp right here. That's what I would do. But I'm gonna click Fire Fan. He does go Chomp. Okay, so if he hasn't been going for rocks with Feral, this is definitely his rocker. Like, there's no doubt about that. So we'll go Mantine on the rocks. Or Earthquake, rather. That works too. And we'll double out to Coco on the potential Dragonium. Or Swords Dance. This works. This is the most aggressive way we can make this. And we shall just go for the Dazzling Gleam. So we know that's SD for sure. We got damage that we needed on Garchomp, which was actually really essential too. And Mawile is always the play. Always. If he Gyro Ball is a good play, but I don't care if he stays in because I'll do the damage that I need for Mamoswine. So at that point, at this range of HP he's at, this is the play. And if he goes Lando, which is, we know is Scarf, I'll knock that bad boy out. So Lando goes down. No more Intimidate user besides Mawile of his own. I'm going to Fire Fang you for a ton of damage if you don't Sucker Punch. Hello. Would you go Garchomp here? Nope, just goes Feral. Which is cool because this allows me to bring out my Mamoswine and just click Earthquake. I'm pretty sure Adamant Earthquake does that much. And my Zygarde is set to sweep, so this is Adamant Life Orb Earthquake. There's no way it doesn't do 48% to a Ferrothorn. Yeah, I'm about to say. So awesome. So that mon's gone. Mawile might actually be his rocker. Gren comes. Ooh, sorry, did not mean to smack you, desk. Gren comes out. We'll go Mantine. It is always our best switch. As he pulses, no big deal. I don't want Mawile coming in for free, so I'll double out into my Coco. And now we'll double out to Mamoswine, expecting him to want to go Garchomp there, as he actually play roughs. Okay, so this is good and bad. This is good because I get in my Zygarde anyway. The reason I made that play is because if he wanted to make the play of going Garchomp, he would, I would punish him for that because I could Ice Shard everything. Didn't expect him to play rough Specs Coco, but I guess maybe he didn't know it was Specs or not. But either way, hit him with that nice young 1,000 arrows, do some beautiful damage. As long as I keep Zygarde healthy, I'll be able to beat Zapdos as well as this. Second Coco is a misplay. Mantine's the play. And does actually go for it. Nice, nice, nice. Awesome. He gives me Garchomp. So now I get to bring, click Thunder Punch whenever I come out. Ironically, going hard, Hawlucha is the player here because he has that Zapdos. Sick. Now we click Specs Thunderbolt, and we kill everything on his team. He doesn't even Sucker Punch, so he doesn't go for the Greninja sweep, and we know Greninja is more than likely Specs, so Specs Thunderbolt will win the game. Like, I feel like he should have went for his priority versus me, assuming he had Sucker Punch, of course. You can still get 5 hits with Gren, can you not? Oh, well, he goes Zapdos first, so I guess it doesn't matter. Because he went Zapdos first, even if he does get 5 hits with Greninja, assuming this is Specs, which it is based on the damage it did to Mantine, my Zygarde lives, the 3-hit Water Shuriken, and Dragonium knocks out Gren, so he doesn't even go for it. Good game. How come you weren't fighting back, bro? You had some outs there. And I was just trying to position myself with Mamoswine and whatnot, because I didn't want to have Mamoswine in versus something like Gren, which is why I doubled into it that one time, or potentially Garchomp coming in. I didn't want to take any chip damage because I knew that something like Gren would be a problem. On that Garchomp turn, I was like, I can't risk Coco, even though I know he was going for the Dragonium. I couldn't risk Coco. Okay, so I've used this team, Double Scarfer, Double Scarf Steel, Sub, Endeavor, Calm Mind, Focus Sash. Alright, Mantine versus Mamoswine lead. DNC. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, I already led wrong. That's fine. As long as I'm not 2-hit KO by Moonblast, this is good. 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 So, the Fire Fang here. This still will break his sub, so I'm not worried about that. No, we'll play rough now, in case he wants to go land. Like I'm like showing off my entire moveset right here. The one that wins this game is Hawlucha if he ever lets me get damage off on Feeny or Landers. Yeah, so that damage right there is super crucial. And I get the attack drop as well. So I can get in my Mamoswine. Very nice double out to Tapu Fini, my friend. Extremely nice double out. I'm gonna go hard Coco. Hard Coco. So we got the damage we needed off on Landers. Now I just need the damage off on Tapu Fini. But I know this thing is Hydro Pump if I'm not mistaken. I built this team with my buddy NJMP, so I don't want him calm minding up as I go Mantine. We'll just Gleam as he goes Mamo. Beautiful damage, my friend. So keep Coco alive. These shards, yep. Ooh, you monster, you. And maybe that was a misplay on my part. Especially because he can Leaf Blade through me. Why'd you do that? I guess because he can Leaf Blade through me now, huh? Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is when he goes Kartana, I have to sack Coco. Assuming he goes Cart. Oh, he goes Feeny first, thank God. We'll go Mantine. As he taunts. And then we'll attempt to go Coco here. On a Calm Mind or something. Sick. I don't care if you bring in one of those. Yeah, I do not care if you bring in one of those. Like, I could not risk Dazzling Gleaming and then just losing the Tapu Fini straight up. Do you Sucker Punch here, my friend? I'd Sucker Punch. Alright, awesome. So, one more ground gone. Look how fast that Sucker Punch came up. I like that. I'd take some chip on you too, buddy. Why didn't he go Kartana and just start spamming Leaf Blade? Also confused as to why he didn't Volt Switch there unless Terrain was up. So now I get a huge hit off on this, and I actually should be able to live any hit, so I might be able to win here. Yep. So we might actually be able to win. Smart Strike or Leaf Blade is what my opponent has to click, especially if they sack Lando. Because I still have one more Rock Switch in with my Coco. Magnezone, if that goes down, it's gone. I would actually prefer Magnezone goes down because then I only have to click High Jump Kick once versus everything else I just click Acro now. Kartana. We'll sack Coco right here. Get off the Electric Terrain. That way I can get in my Hawlucha depending on what he clicks. Leaf Blade. Sick. So that's game. Because now we just Acro. Get my attack raise, have my defense raise, and then Hawlucha wins the game. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, I mean, that's what I was going for. Oh, and you sack Tapu Fini? I appreciate that. Because now I still have a Mamoswine in the back to Ice Shard both the Kartana and the Landers. Good B! Smart Strike is the only thing you can actually click, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure Mantine eats, so. And +2 Acros. Wait, what? I mean, I guess you're going for the high crit ratio, but either way, Acro into Acro. And if that didn't 2-hit kill you and you somehow beat me, I'd be able to Ice Shard you with Mamoswine anyway. And plus I have Extreme Speed in the back. So like I have Like, that's why I saved Zygarde, that's why I saved Mamoswine, because the more priority I had, especially versus something like Tapu Fini in the back, which could be an issue, like, thankfully he just sacked it, so I didn't have to worry about it, but the more priority I had in the back, the easier it was for me to deal with it. You know what my favorite Mamoswine has been so far, though? I'm pretty sure you guys know. It's Metronome Mamo. That one has been so fun. It's just, it's so cool to see, like, an item like that actually being useful. MV definitely used that in the past. I'm not gonna lie. His EV spreads were wrong on the Pokemon he used it on, but he definitely used it in the past. I think we also used it on Subhub. That was a lot of fun. Got a few items, or got a few things for Subhub. Nice team, my friend. Have I used this or do I have this? Double ground. My Dragonium Zygarde is really good versus him, and his Zygarde is really good versus me. Like, just naturally, like, as a Pokemon. Let me see if I have this. Greninja. Yep, it's London 13's team. Sub Mamo, Specs Gren, Stealth Rock Ironhead. Oh, no, that's Venusaur over... That's Venusaur over, my boy. Venusaur over Tangrowth. So it might be a different team. Who knows? I like Coco a lot as a lead. Thank you, my man. And we'll just Dazzling and Gleam here. I guess he could be Scarf, Gunk Shot. I appreciate that, dude. For real, I do. So Tangrowth is Assault Vest? Yes, the answer is yes. Tangrowth is indeed Assault Vest. So that means Zygarde does beat it 1v1. Mawile comes in and claims a kill. I gotta be careful. Manton is a good mid-ground play here, because I don't care about knockoff. I don't care about any of that. Mamo comes out, very solid. We're gonna Scald, of course. This is that Pokemon, so of course we're gonna Scald. As he goes Zapdos, I don't get a burn, but I can get up rocks now with my Mamoswine. In fact, my opponent might actually double, but are we both doing the exact same thing, my friend? Because I don't mind damage on you. Especially if I get up rocks here. If he crashes, very solid play. Is that Metronome Mamo? Bringing my Mamo right now on the Zapdos is Defog. Cook my Stealth Rock. So I get my rocks up. Gren comes out. Dark Pulse here, right? I could see my opponent doubling. I want to just Ice Shard. Because I think like you either spike or you double. I guess Dark Pulse would have been a likely play as well. But now you're in range of +1 extreme speed. So this is good. Also, I claim one now. Like I actually claim one. Oh, you're going to die, my friend. So just hit. Nice. So we keep rocks up. And Gren is not the biggest of threats. Mamoswine comes out. Yep, I'm clicking player off because I'm not switching out into my Mantine because I need that. So we get rid of Mamoswine. Awesome. Ash Gren comes out. Like now, like I said, you're 100% in range of +1 extreme speed, which is what I needed. The fact that my opponent went Jirachi is interesting there, but... Because now I get to bring in my 1,000 arrows, man. Hello! You think he's going to scout for the Z? Because he has one of his own. I don't even care if he scouted. Which he didn't end up doing. So, yep, my Zygarde ends up winning the game now. Because his own Zygarde comes out, which I get to click Outrage versus. Doesn't matter if you go Jirachi. I mean, I guess you're hoping that I hit myself, but look at Acrobatics and look at his team. I get a crit there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, and he has Body Slam too. That's a little annoying. Hey, break through. Hey, Zygarde, break through, buddy. Well, that did not work the way I wanted it to. We'll go Coco now and Volt Switch. I don't know if you go hard Zygarde, but he did not. Which means that I can go Lucha, get my speed raise for the Gren. If you go Zygarde, I high jump kick that thing twice. I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Dance. It could be Bandit, I suppose. But I high jump kick that thing twice. I still have Sucker Punch on the back. Actually, do I Acrobatics the Zygarde? Because I'm pretty sure Acro from Hawlucha does a lot. So I agree with how I played Mawile versus Mamoswine, because I'm pretty sure you would always try and attack the Mantine there, but I'm still in range of losing, potentially. Water Shuriken here, which does not knock me out. Get rid of you. High jump kick the hell out of you. Oh boy, not this one. Oh good, we prevented a sub, not bad. You guys think we can hit 3 in a row? I'd appreciate hitting 3 in a row. It's not over yet, bro. This is Para season, and I'm using a... Okay, you know, I could have actually Acrobatics there, which was the better play. But hey, Hawlucha for MVP in this one, man. And Mega Mawile too. Let's go for another one. Let's do one more. I feel like when I say that, I just lose and then... Oh, Mudskip. Why are you using this? Mudskip, what happened, bro? Why, Mudskip? Why? When I say I want to use one more, I feel like we fight something like this. So Dragon Dance, sorry Joy for using stall this time. I mean, it's not really stall, it's more, I guess. It's okay. Hopefully I beat you down. I'm gonna make a play and he's gonna call me Gator anyway. I'm joking, bro. I read your comment, don't worry about it. I was messing around anyway. Sableye versus this. I don't think I could bother predicting Chansey. Especially because this gives me Mawile now. If he's Fizz Def Tangrowth, like I can't beat his team anyway, I think. Smart man. And it definitely is Fizz Def Tangrowth. Yeah, I don't think I could beat this team. Depending on how much this does. He doesn't have Unaware Mon, so I guess technically I can. I need to weaken, if not get rid of Skarmory, because then my SD Hawlucha can put in some work. I'm gonna go Mammo on what I expect to be an HP Fire. He actually Giga Drain. Very, very, very solid play on my opponent's part. I don't mind weakening you, but... Hey, how are you? Thunder punching the hell out of this. Skarm does not actually make sense. He should go Gliscor, but in case he wants to make the Skarm play, this is the damage I needed. That is 100% the damage I needed, my friend. And he gave me Skarmory, awesome. So we get rid of Skarmory, which means that I do have a shot with Hawlucha. I gotta play around a Paralysis, Jirachi, and this probably sub-toxic Gliscor. Alright, Specs HP Ice, I'm gonna need you to do some damage. Do I have the wrong IVs on this Coco the entire time? No, I'm good. That's fine. Recover up. Don't think I'm actually knocking out this thing. Oh, please, yes. I need damage on that Pokemon too. Hell yeah. Because the mon I want to set up on is definitely... oh, and it's a Protect mon too, so we already find that out. Awesome. So the mon I want to set up on is definitely the Tangrowth. And I went for this because I wanted to go down. So I can go Coco. You think you go Gliscor? It just gives me... No, I wanted to set up, man. That's not... Now I can't even set up yet. Because he's going to go for Toxic with Chansey. I don't have my own Toxic to smack him back. Am I sub on Lucha? Oh, that's game. Yeah, I can. I don't think there was a way I could avoid a Toxic or even a status on this Mon. He had Gliscor in that. Well, give him my KO. Hopefully it's on 24%. I'll Roost on his Protect. Pick me up my KO right now. Jirachi, I take 36%. He has no reason not to. He doesn't have to protect here. Good game. I'm doing one more. Yeah, like I needed to get. He needs to go for HP Fire on the turn I went Mamo. That's one. Like even when he gave me Scarm, I don't know. I couldn't think of a situation like if it was Wish Protect Body Slam, Rachi or Thunder Wave. I couldn't think of a situation where my Hawlucha would not get status. Like it was potentially possible, but you even saw how much that +2 acrobatics did to Sableye. I needed +4, and I couldn't. What was I getting +4 on? You think the Gliscor did not have Toxic? It definitely did. This thing needs, like, I understand why it has Scald, Roost, Defog, and Haze, but I think it needs Toxic. Or maybe in Haze in this one would be good. Assuming Excadrill leads Sashgrill. Oh god, he leads Ozzy. Why is this such a tough one? Why is this actually such a tough one? Alright, double to Lucha. On the Excadrill. I could Volt Switch here, but I don't. I feel like he's gonna stay. I feel like this is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna stay in with everything. He's just gonna Waterfall. Oh boy. Yep. So we could have went. Basically, what would have happened there was if I Volt Switch, and you know he's 100% going Drill now. I didn't even knock him out if I Volt Switch. Awesome. And I lost Mamoswine to Revenge Kill everything. Of course, he has to be the one Assault Vest Azu still in the game. Like the one AV Azu still in the game. This game over. He's just gonna go Drill and Rapid Spin, isn't he? He should just go Drill and Rapid. I mean, in fact, he could even go Charizard and set up and win if that's Zard X. Dragonite can do the same. I actually have to spam Haze versus all those, but you go Drill and Rapid Spin because of what you have. You don't care about Drill in this game. But yeah, the one Assault Vest Azu. If he was like any other random Azu. Okay. Hold up. Potential? Chance Ball? Why'd you go this? Why did he go Dragonite instead of going Drill? We go Lucha here. As you Rapid Spin. Leftovers Drill. Zygarde and Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance up again because it's literally my only hope here. As he stays in. I'm pretty sure that's Assault Vest. Oh god, it's Fizz Def. No! Yeah, that's game. I gotta get one more now. Like I know I'm like losing, but why are we fighting Fizz Def Tangrowths now? And AV, okay, first off, AV Azu's not ran, period, right now. He knows he wins with Charizard. Or Drill, even. Like, I can't, there's not one move I can lock myself into that wins me the game. GG, bro. I can't end it on these losses. I can't end it on these losses right here. So if I Thunderbolt turn 1, I get rid of Azu. But I hard switch because after I get up my rocks, Waterfall. Not even Liquidation, Waterfall. I hard switch because after I get up my rocks and I go Coco, Excadrill is an easy switching. But again, I didn't know he was Assault Vest. I didn't even know Assault Vest Ozzy was being ran. I have to see that usage. I didn't even know Assault Vest Ozzy was being ran right now. Like the ones I would prep for would be, or the ones I would assume would be Bandit and Z Belly Drum. Like those are the only Ozzy I see at the moment. I mean, but that's like proof that sometimes. Oh, Incredibles 2 coming out, right? That's proof that sometimes, you know, things like that work. Like Pokemon you don't see all the time, they can definitely work. Like this is another Ozzy. Like what? 1, 2, 3 Pokemon. Ozzy busted in Yu-Gi. I don't care what anybody says. Weavile. Alright, I'm gonna click Specs Dazzling Gleam. I don't want to Volt Switch, especially because my my Mamoswine messes him up. Why would it be Weavile versus me and not like Loom? You should go Magearna. I don't really have good Magearna switch-ins either. Like I've been realizing that. But I mean, it's a more offensive build. I don't know how I feel about Mantine in the metagame right now. Show me AV. AV. Coolio. I'm pretty sure Mamo takes 1 Flare Cannon, and even though it puts in so much work this game, I need Rocks Up, and I need to prevent him from Volt Switching. I need Rocks Up, like... Okay, that works too. That's fine. Get up my rocks now. I need him up for Loom. Goes Weavile, very solid play. Don't Pursuit me. Oh boy. Isn't that like game? For me, I mean, like, don't I win? Unless he's Skyscrack on Lando. I can probably be in that situation again. Can't +2 Lucha just win? I don't want. I want to weaken the Lando first. With Play Rough right here, which I will. So unfortunately, I had to sack Mamoswine there, which is really good for Landers and whatnot. But Mawile is going to come in and just claim one. I have Hyper Cutter, so Landers is Intimidate does not matter. Oh, Breloom. Oh no, Breloom. Good B. Awesome. Also, this means I can click 1,000 arrows now with no resistances. Landolo comes out. Mantine. Content to Crush, my friend. Oh, it's leftovers. Okay, cool. So that means I can just Scald Spam. Is it leftovers toxic? It could be lefties toxic. As long as I have Mawile plus a Dragon alive, like if and I have like a boosted Zygarde, obviously that's the Pokemon, the Dragon I'm talking about. He has to lock himself into Ice Shard because I'm pretty sure that's Bandit Weavile. Let's see my trying. Think he'd try and Volt Switch here. Yes. Okay, so damage on Magearna is nice. Main comes out. No switch-ins. I kind of need this mon for Lando. Mawile and Thunderbolt? No, that makes no sense. Mawile can, like, literally kill this with Fire Fang, Thunder Punch, and gets a free switch-in whenever Weavile comes in. Coco on Thunderbolt? I know I boost his Thunderbolt, but I don't think Coco does much. And he goes for Hidden Power Ice too, so I'll just Specs Dazzling Gleam to put him in range of Extreme Speed. And he opts to stay in too, so this, yep, puts him in range of Extreme Speed, which is what I wanted. You're gonna HP Ice here. I'm gonna risk my Mawile. You should HP Ice there always. He actually Volt Switch, no! So the reason I was keeping Coco alive is because I need my Electric Terrain. As he goes Lando. I'm actually gonna weaken this now and try and win the game with Zygarde. Especially because you go for rocks there, yep. Actually, we go Lucha. Like, we actually go Lucha right now, because last turn Electric Terrain, I'm probably not going to find an opportunity to default. Ideally, he goes for Earthquake there over U-Turn. I think U-Turn is his best play. Azu has to be Z Belly Drum, too. This game might be over. So the thing is, my Zygarde is out of range of +6 Aqua Jet. But Mantine is looking way too rough now. Like, I know Zygarde's out of range of +6 Aqua Jet. You gotta get like 70 or like 20% of damage off on him in order to knock it out. Okay, is +1 extreme speed knocking out Azu is the question? Because if it is, extreme Dragon Dancing up is my play. Nope. I just clicked 1,000 arrows here. Ah, man. Why would you not HP Ice with Mega Manectric there? It literally prevents the Mon coming in. I guess Z Belly Drum Azu would always be able to set up versus me. That really threw me off, man. Look at these 3 L's in a row. Because if he plays this well, I lose. But wait a second. Can I win with just Mantine? There's no way, right? First off, you should be faster than me. There's no way I win with just Mantine, right? Because we get rid of that. No, you go. Even if I default, I don't think there's a way I win with Mantine. Go Mantine and Roost. Might as well keep that Mon alive just in case somehow Weavile gets to like 50% or something. But you go Manectric here. I mean, excuse me, you go Magearna here and just spam Volt Switch. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I win that. It does wait. Actually, no. There's no way I don't go down just Bandit Weavile's knockoff. There's no way. Like, Mantine is not that. Mantine's not that bulky at all. And look at my stats is 189. That's disgusting. Hey, pursue me, bro. Choke. I could use a nice pursuit. Good game, buddy. Sucker Punch double crits. GGG. That's 3 losses in a row, man. What could I have done differently in that one? Obviously, if I went Zygarde on the Volt Switch play, I'd have Mawile being healthier, which would actually help me a lot. As for preventing Azu from setting up, I think that's near impossible because Z Belly Drum can set up at even 2% HP. If I went Coco into maybe Zygarde originally, like after I took the HP Ice, maybe that would have been the play. Or even Volt Switch over Dazzling Gleam. I just didn't want to let Atlanta in. I'm trying to think. That's 3 losses in a row. And I want to keep going too. Because now it's like, I was doing so well in the beginning. I'm getting one more. We're doing it. I'm ending this on a W. Hey, it's Mammal to the top, man. I really am not a fan of Mantine right now in the meta. I'm not. Like, there's too much. Like, I understand what it checks. Gren, that's what's supposed to check. Keldeo too, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. I guess it checks this Victini, which is really nice too. Like Z Victini. Assuming that is Z Victini, of course. Wow, Clef Bulu. That's going to be tough. Zygarde is like the one lead that doesn't lose versus Victini on lead. Like everything else can lose versus Victini on lead. So I'll leave Zygarde right here. This will give me some information about Gren if he chooses to stay in with it. If he doesn't leave with Bulu plus Clef. Actually, if he leaves... Okay, so... I need about 30% off on Clef if I want SD Halucha to do anything. Adamant Mamo hits really hard. Well, duh. But... yeah, if he leads Teeny, it's bad for me. Leads Lando. We're going to get a little bit of damage off on this Lando right now. Figure out if he's defensive, Rocky Helmet, whatnot. If he HE Ices turn 1 and he outspeeds me, then we know he's a more offensive variant. He has no reason not to stay and click rocks if he has it. And if he's Scarf, he'll go for U-turn here. Lord Mamo. That did 0. Alright, buddy. Mowal, claim me some kills. And he went for knockover rocks. Oh, claim me a kill right now, my friend. That's it. Mowal is in. I mean, this Mon goes in. This Mon goes in. Like, it doesn't matter what you have, bro. Let me weaken your Victini, too. Look at all that damage. It's my man. He should U-turn here. He should U-turn here to get in Bulu. Huh. No answers to that. I'm trying to think of a play I could have made there that like prevented that, but I have no answers to Bulu. Actually, I have Roost on my Halucha, so I guess Lucha can technically come in. Tarak makes sense too. Are you gonna get up rocks here? Alright, so Victini's in range of Victini is in range of the Sucker Punch. And he opts to go Clef, which is interesting because that gives me Mawa. But I'm actually gonna go Mamoswine first because I want rocks. As he goes Lando, yeah. So this dealt with that double as well too. So I get up rocks, so I punish all them switchings that my opponent can make. And I get to click Play Rough now with my, I don't mind him getting up rocks, but I get to click Play Rough now with my Mawwall and claim me one. It's funny because now Clef is actually in the range I need for acrobatics. And this literally claims me one. Especially because I'm pretty sure that's offensive Lando. I'm positive it's Scarf Lando. So Play Rough into rocks. I knock out Victini. Terrakion will go down. Clefairy will probably take like 10 million. And if it is Z Victini, oof. Alright, nice. I don't have to worry about this thing. And I'm hitting all my Play Roughs too, so we do not have to worry about a Victini. I'm very, very, very happy about that. Lando comes out and goes for U-turn, maybe? Tarak comes out. Choice ban rack. Close combat. We'll be able to. I can't sack this. Zygarde is expendable. And plus I'll be able to find out based on the damage how much he does. 75%. There's no way that's not banded. So I'll extreme speed here, just to put it in range of an unboosted acrobatics. And we get to go Lord Coco. I don't care if you go Lando. This beast. But you have to U-turn here, yeah. So I still get the Volt Switch off on the Bulu, which is what I want. And I'm pretty sure. One, I get in Mamo. Actually, there's no point even go. I hate you, Joey. I'm sorry. Wow. Hello. Show me Lord Mawa. I was thinking about Mamo, but Mamo has to hit. If I get rid of this, I can win with my Lucha, so... He might be trying to weaken me for him Dark Pulsing sweeping through me, which is definitely possible. What is the calc on this? Always them assault vest sets, but like I don't even know what exactly. 71 to 84. Wow. Oh boy, boy, give me this. Give me that Gren. You know, I just killed that Gren's entire family right there. So that was one thing I was worried about because Gren in the late game could sweep me. So you go for close combat. And I literally don't need Mantine anymore. But I mean, I Roost, why not? Like, I don't need Mantine anymore. Dazzling Gleam is super free. Doesn't matter if he goes Bulu because I have a Lucha with Roost. Actually, we Volt Switch. We're not getting in that Bulu. We Volt Switch right here. We're not letting Bulu in for free. He's actually, I can't believe he's actually going Lando because of how much damage I actually need on this thing. I'm Volt Switching again. Click Earthquake, I get an SD with Lucha. And he brings in Yambulu. I'm pretty sure now's the time where we go Mamo and just claim one. I didn't want to go Mawile because I can keep Mawile healthy for Clef. So Icicle Crash will indeed claim one. Nothing on his team lives Icicle Crash into Ice Shard. And as long as Bulu is gone, I get to click Dazzling Gleam versus the Terrakion. Come on, buddy. Go ahead and hit this. I think he has to go off my miss. Come on, Mamo, hit this. I mean, if he sacks Clef, then it's over anyway, because I just go... Once I get in Lucha, I win. Mamo, hit this, buddy. Hit this. Hey, Mamo, hit this. Get it. Hit it. Thank you. So we get rid of Bulu. Nice. I'm going to Ice Shard the Terrakion, which has limited close combats left, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4. Ice Shard you for a little bit of chip. Nice. Nice. You're in range of acrobatics now. You close combat me. I get in Coco. I click Specs Dazzling Gleam, which 2 KOs something. If not, gets rid of Lando. And the second Mawile comes in on Clef, I win. And there's the Lando for the umpteenth time. The fact that you live that is actually really important too. So I gotta bring in Lucha here. Oh, he messed up. He always should have went for U-turn there too. Because now I get to weaken the Clefable and then I win the game with my Coco. Did I mess up by not going out into... I might have messed up by not going out into... Yeah, depending on the Terrakion set, I might have messed up. Hold up. Hold up. If it has Quick Attack, I'm pretty sure, but... No, we Sucker Punch here, so it can't come in on rocks. No. Did I mess up? Are you actually Quick Attack, bro? Don't be Quick Attack. I might have messed up by not going Coco. I might have messed up by not going Coco first. No! All I had to do was go Coco there. No! No! Don't be Quick Attack. Are you kidding me? GG. I really messed up the late game by not going Coco first. No! I didn't even think about Quick Attack. I'm so mad, dude. I threw this one. If I went Coco first... no! I also really thought that Sucker Punch would put him in range of rocks. Like, I didn't see... I just lost 4 games in a row. Like, 2 of them were all my own mistakes. Well, 2 of them I don't think I could have won either way. But, like, this one was on my own mistake. Are you kidding me? Damn, man. My bad, guys. Like, I'm really sorry. You would really run that over Poison Jab? In a Tapu Bulu infested metagame? Where you have 1 Pokemon to deal with Bulu on your team? Come on. Man, I'm mad at myself. I'm really mad at myself. Holy crap, that was bad. Let me see. Did Coco have enough HP to switch it on rocks again? I think it did. Huh. Yeah, Coco was at 16, so it had enough HP to switch in on rock. So the play would have been go Coco first, click Dazzling Gleam. If he switched out Coco into Terrakion, then I go out into Mawile right there. I mean, then again, if I take too long, he might not click quick attack. And then I click Thunder Punch because it knocks out Clef. I'm so mad that was actually quick attack to Rackett. Like, that's the only situation where that actually works in this metagame, man. Man. I played the early game so well, too. I'm mad about that. It really did not cross my mind until like after Clefable switched. I was like, crap, he's quick attack, isn't he? No. I am mad at myself. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. God, it started off so well and then oof, just fell down after 4 easy wins, like 4 losses in a row. I do hope you guys enjoyed this long episode though. It woke me up a little bit, which is good. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. I have another video. I've been playing the SOS game with Gator. It was a lot of fun. I actually face cam too, so look forward to that. I'm so mad I played that, like how I played that end game. Though it would have technically came down to a 50-50 because I had 2 Pokemon left and he had 2. Because he would always sack Lando to there, right? I would go Coco, he would sack Lando. If I Dazzling Gleamed ever on Lando, it didn't really matter. Because I would 2-hit KO anyway. Oh, anyway, we'll leave it there. Goodbye, my friends.